Everybody, in this video we're going to show you how to cash out on Whatnot. So you've sold something on Whatnot and now you're thinking of how exactly do I get my money? Why can't I cash out yet? But before anything else, before payout settings, before checking processing times, there's one thing you actually have to do, and that's verify your identity. So you can go to your seller dashboard, which is here, and then go to the sidebar here and then click finances, which is going to be located down here in this section. And then from here, you're going to select the button that says verify your identity. And when you click it, here's what's going to happen. You'll be asked to upload a clear photo ID like a driver's license or passport. And you may also have to take a real-time selfie so the system can match your face to the ID. And we'll actually go over this. And once that's done, the Whatnot and Stripe will do the automatic check. So let's go over this exactly right now. So after that, Whatnot performs a final manual review within 72 hours. So let's just click it right there. And until that's all approved, your funds will sit locked. So you just have to keep that in mind. So if you skip this part or don't upload an ID, you won't see like a dime. So let's just click this. It says, as you can see, to keep Whatnot safe, we require sellers to verify their identity. And then it's going to ask you to verify your identity. It's basically what I just said, right? And it's going to be in accordance with Stripe. So just keep that in mind. It's essentially going to use Stripe as like a middleman software. So I'm just going to click agree and continue. And now from here, it says you can either continue on your mobile device. And just keep in mind that once you're verified, that's when the payout process really starts moving. So once you start selling and your packages are marked delivered, your earnings show up in the Seller Hub payments, which is going to be right there, and earnings. But that's not when you get the money. So let's go over exactly this verification process first, and we'll come back to this. So Whatnot has a system, and it goes like this. After here, you're going to click other options if you want, if you don't have a phone or mobile device. And you can actually click email link. So if you want to email the link and then maybe use that as your mobile device because for some reason it might not scan the QR code properly. Or you can just copy the link and just say message it to yourself on your mobile device. As you can see, I can just copy it. And it's going to be a Stripe link, but you can also just email it. And you can see right here, enter your email address to receive an email with a link to complete verifying your identity. That's what it says. And you just simply put in any of your email addresses that your phone has, or you can continue on this device. And honestly, this actually might be the easiest method if you have a good enough webcam, which most people do. So if I click continue on this device, it says get ready to scan your ID. And you must scan your driver's license, passport, or government issued photo ID. So let's show you exactly how to do this. So once you have this screen right here, you're just going to click I'm ready. Now, your camera may be used in another application. I had this problem actually because I'm screen recording on OBS, as you can see this video is from. And actually the camera wasn't working. It said camera is in use with another application. So if you want to make sure you're using the right camera, just click this camera icon up here. If I can zoom in, actually, it's a little bit cut off on OBS, but it's going to be located right here. If you're on like Chrome or a web browser, just select the correct camera, and then it's going to give you instructions like move your ID into view, and you just want to put your ID. Obviously, I don't want to reveal my ID on a public video, but it says keep ID level, move your ID into view, and then it's going to say like hold the ID in front of your camera in a well-lit area, and they're going to take the photo automatically. So essentially this is easy. They're just going to scan it, and then it's probably going to be auto reviewed by a specific procedure that they have. And you know, if you have trouble, just make sure you have the text visibility, or you can contact their support if it's really, really bad and you like even tried doing it on your phone. I would try doing it on my phone first before contacting support. But once you do this, you can click other options if you want. And it's just saying the same thing essentially. And from there, you can also do it manually. So manually is when you just take this photo yourself. So I can just click this. And obviously, that's not my ID. That's just a picture of me. And from there, Whatnot has a system. Once you got the verification, they say 72 hours, right, to verify. And first, the item, you have to make sure you have this correct. First, the item must be shipped and delivered to the buyer. And once it's confirmed, delivered, a 48-hour holding period begins. And after that, the payout is automatically triggered. So this is after, you have to keep in mind, after you verify your identity, which takes 72 hours or within 72 hours. And after that, the payout is automatically triggered, but only if your payout method is fully set up. So, all right, here, this is where a lot of sellers still get sucked. So we're going to go over this right now. So let's check this out, because if you don't link a bank account or debit card the right way, your cash will just stay frozen, essentially. So to receive your payout, go to the payout settings, or you can go to statement and reports to make sure that, you know, reviewing like any of the things that might have passed over your head, and you'll get two main choices. There's going to be a essentially bank transfer. So this is the default. It's I believe it doesn't cost anything, but can take 2 to 4 business days. And there's also going to be payment methods, which you can automatically probably link if you go to account settings. So this isn't part of the Seller Hub. You just click here, you go to account settings, or if you're on mobile, this is easy as well. Let me zoom in. Account settings right there, and you can go to payments right there, right? And it's going to essentially have card methods. And if you have PayPal, you can, I believe it's not directly available, but you can apply to their MasterCard program to just get a card version. And that's actually really, really helpful for not just Whatnot, but like everything. And if you're asking, can I cash out whenever I want? We're going to go over this right now. So the answer is actually no. You can't cash out whenever you want, because payouts are scheduled based on your account activity. So if you're a casual seller, payouts happen weekly. If you're more active or sell frequently, you'll get daily payouts, but only for orders that have cleared the 48-hour window. So now let's go a little bit deeper. Why does it say sometimes processing, right? Maybe it's still not working for you, and it could be one of these things. Number one, you verify identity verification and it isn't complete. So just go back and see if you have this yellow button right here and just double check it. And number two, you don't have a valid bank account or debit card. So just make sure it's not a prepaid card or blocked by your bank, or your package hasn't been marked as delivered yet. So, you know, you can go to inventory and then go and see if your offers that your buyers have paid out yet are delivered yet. So the 48-hour clock hasn't even started for you. So here's a tip: when you order is delivered, Whatnot uses tracking from USPS or the carrier, but if it's missing a scan or marked as in transit, that can just delay everything, honestly. And that brings up the next big question, essentially. So the fees that get taken out. So let's talk about the fees that get taken out, right? And how much you're really getting per sale. So Whatnot takes out two types of main fees, essentially. There's a flat 8% commission on every sale, and there's also a 2.9% plus 30-cent payment processing fee, which is handled by Stripe. So say if you sell something for $100, you'll keep around $88.80 before shipping. But wait, shipping costs can also affect what you take home. So if you're covering shipping, that gets deducted too. So if I go here, you can go to shipments. You can just see essentially all the information right here. And in your earnings tab, you'll always see the gross sale price fees, shipping, label costs if you paid it, and the net earnings. So that net number is what goes to your bank, but only after verification, delivery, and 48-hour review. So here's a mistake some sellers make. They think they can cancel an order and still keep the funds. That's not happening. If you refund a buyer or a chargeback happens, Whatnot reverses the payout for that order. And if you already got paid, that they may debit your linked account to recover the funds, essentially. So protect yourself by shipping the items fast, taking pictures before packaging, describing your items clearly during live auction, and all that reduces buyer disputes and keeps your payouts clean. So now let's answer this one question. What if you need the money right right now. Can you cash out faster? Well, actually, yes, you can speed it up using instant debit payouts or applying to the early payout program. So if I go here to the finances right here and go here, learn more, you need an average seller rating and all these criteria, which we're going to go over right now. So the early payout program is essentially the part of Whatnot that lets you cash out faster, and it's for, I would say, more established sellers. As you can see, you need an average seller rating of 4.8 stars plus, or lifetime shows hosted, which is 10, and then you need lifetime sales excluding tips like $100,000 or 1,000 excluding giveaway. And that might seem hard at first, but I guarantee you, if you just stick with it and you just keep selling on Whatnot and keep trying, this is actually very achievable. And you can see they say if you have access to early payout, you'll be able to request a payout of your earnings after generating labels instead of waiting for the order to be confirmed as delivered. This is a very great advantage. I'd recommend trying to aim for the early payout. A lot of sellers don't even know this is actually possible. And another tip I would say is also, Whatnot offers a downloadable CSV report of all payouts, so you can use it for taxes, budgeting, or logging, or your seller income. And you'll find this under this part that I'll show you right here. So you can go to Seller Hub, and you can go to Reports, and then you can go to the CSV file, or you can go to this inventory and just click this button right here, I believe. And then you can also import products from CSV. So they say create products from your store from a CSV file. And then you find the CSV upload feature as well under the download templates to get you started. That's what they say. So this is really, really cool. You can just put the inventory, and let's wrap it up with a final checklist, what you need to do. So remember, step one is verify your identity. That's the most important part of the Seller Hub. And you can upload a clear photo ID and complete the selfie if required. And then link your payout method, bank or debit card, as we went over the account settings. And number three, ship fast. So delivery triggers the payout clock. And watch for the 48-hour hold, the standard for all sellers. And then just track your earnings in the finances options, which is right there. And keep an eye on fee deductions. So a bonus tip is the early payout program. Remember, if you need to cash fast, that's a cool thing to aim for. And the truth is, once you've done this setup right, cashing out on Whatnot becomes pretty automatic. Like you think about it less. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you later.